Good evening. A very nice Thursday. Yeah, a very nice Thursday. So, where should I begin? Well, we can begin from anywhere we like. We can talk about all the craziness that's going on, all the silliness. But tomorrow, I got something that is, I should say, an eye opening. I thought that was a story about someone that is residing in Europe, have something of this kind of a character. But I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm still thinking, how should I phrase it? How should I connect it? And how should I explore the whole situation and tell the whole story? Very interesting. But as for today, looks like the super intelligent one, looks like the super clever one, looks like the super smart one. Well, who is listening to you? Like you Xerox everything out. So that's why it's called the Professor of Xerox. 1,000 degrees, diplomas, master, PhD, whatever level you want, doctorate, I don't know. But I haven't come across anyone that acquires so much of certificates but also cannot write a simple English sentence. So broken that half the time when we read it, we don't know whether it's explaining anything or saying anything or directing it to anyone, or it's just that it goes back into one circle as she wants to talk about it, say about it, and discuss about it, and go back to the same circle where she cannot get anything out of it, cannot reason anything about it, just want to keep on talking. Insane. That is totally insane. Good afternoon, dearest Estella. Good afternoon. And I'm sure the one that can Xerox everything out, including certificates of anything that you want, why is it all of a sudden the teacher has turned into someone else's girlfriend? Hilarious, isn't it? Or very stupid. But since you have a lot of knowledge and you can twist and turn all the words and say whatever you want, maybe tomorrow you should listen to what I'm going to say. I found a lot of things. I just got to go back and go attach everything to make it into one complete chapter for you. But as for today, What happened to your singing? What happened to your bad mouthing about me? Why did you remove both the streaming? Are you afraid of anything? Are you afraid to talk so loud that you are afraid you lost your channel again? Come on. You're not chicken one. You're only a poodle one. Even if they were real, what does a bunch of paper proves? I don't know. How can I know? But to someone that actually don't have it at all, it means a lot. It means that real talk, real words, real paper, real certificates. But the brains does not tally with what is being produced and shown to the public. You see, when you're such a smart ass and you can tell people everything, even have ideas as to what? So many boyfriends? Wow. There's nothing wrong, you know. These are called admirer, if you do not understand. And when you have dozens and dozens of admirer, the woman also feel uplifted and very proud. But what about you? Even you put yourself out into the advertisement that I want to be someone else, mistress. What happened? No undertakers? No one wants you? No one is interested in you? Hello, Verna. No one is interested in you? Huh? Why? You do not have any admirer at all. And you are so angry with someone that got so many admirers, so many men interested in her. What about you? What about you? So, you place yourself out there into the internet world and advertise and say, hey, I'm available. I want to be your mistress. But instead of you, why they choose your mother? Why did they choose your mother? It turns out your mother is a mistress, but not you. Wow! So, what happened? Hello, Mrs. Verna. ¿Cómo está? Hello, Estella from Verna. Sis May from Verna. Happy Mommy May 99. So what happened? You don't have admirer at all? You don't have man that is interested in you at all? Hey, what about the story about one Adrian? One guy by the name Adrian. What happened? Why? The fella kicked you to the side of the road also? Oh, why? You're so proud that you want to get him but cannot get him also? Why? So you're not the... So you cannot be his mistress at all also? Or the girlfriend at all also? Hey, I tell you one thing. Your friend also is very angry with the girlfriend. Do you know that? Your friend also said, when I meet up with you, when I go to the Philippines, I'll buy you a beer. Wow, such a cheap Charlie. Buy the fella only a beer and want to talk to her, knowing fully well that the fella is someone else's girlfriend. But what about you? Huh? You got kicked to the side road or to the roadside? Ah, hamburger monster. Hello, Maui. Hello, Maui. Adrian is excellent karaoke singer. It's always a happy man to be YMCA, YMCA, and always go to the YMCA. That is Adrian. Hi, Monster. Hello, Maui from Estella. Yes, that is very true. So what happened? What happened to your family bonding with your boyfriend? Or you forget that you do a family bonding? Oh, artificial family bonding. Because this one, the flirt just put the photo over the internet and said, this is my boyfriend, we are doing family bonding. Hey, stupid one. You Xerox too many of your certificate to understand that you're so stupid that you do not know what is family bonding. You see, I can tell you there's a lot of your friends out there go on an outing, family trip, not treats, trip, and when they gather together on a big nice table in any of the restaurant, they eat happily, enjoy the food, whatever they can have, even the biggest fish and the whole lechon. What about you? That is called family bonding. Gathering together, eating together, celebrating together, happy together, joking, drinking, eating, and talking about real life. What about you? Real talk? Hello, Estella from Maui. Hi, Monster from Estella. I think your umbilical cord is still wrapped around Adrian's neck. Umbilical cord? You mean the baby that is going to born and the what fetus with the long attachment that is still around hanging around his head or his neck? No. You see, we got no interest in talking about unborn because there's one person in particular in the YT world, in internet YT world, like to shame and like to badmouth and talk very badly about some people, babies that are also not born, and the flirt attack. And this particular one is totally mad until should be put into the mental hospital. Because no one does that. No one will approve of it. No one will say anything. And most of the time you see a lot of people telling the mother to be and telling them, take care, congratulations to you. You soon will have a baby boy or a girl. They all wishes happiness, good, and nothing at all about being bad. But you see, this one crazy mad poodle, Duffler will say anything that is so evil that when you hear it, you close your ears and say, What the hell is this? Huh? What the hell is this monstrous skeleton talking about? You see, nobody wants to badmouth any children that hasn't come to this world before. But this one in particular, wow, he go to that length to do it. And when you go to that length to do it, tomorrow my story will be very interesting about the boy that you have. Very interesting story. It looks like if anyone were to go to my upcoming streaming for tomorrow, you see the title, I tell you one thing, you'll be wondering, what am I going to talk about? Yes, exactly as what is written out there. Exactly, I'll describe it to the full extent that you want to come after me? You want to come after all the mother with children happily and you want to teach them? You never knew that I know more thing about you than you want to talk about other people's families, isn't it? I'll give you one education that the whole world will think about you and see what you're going to say. Because in case you do not know why the word I put a dash line between two of it, and if you were to join it up, you know what it spells and what is it all about. I put a dash there so that you can find out for yourself what is it all about. Hi, hi, Ichi. So the conception of baby poodles is questionable. Correct. Maui, hello, Mai. Hello, lovely Mai. Hello, sis Mai. Hi, Estella from Mai. I guess, my dearest, you got a very exceptional intelligence. And you can understand what I write and you can understand what it is all about. Hi, Uncle Ichi from Maria. Mommy May from Maria. But the story will only begin tomorrow. Oh. And I should also put something out there for people to read in my community page. Because then, with that understanding and with that writing, lots of people are going to understand what is it all about before I can tell the story. Hello, Maria. I'm busy chasing the train. It's already a wreck. Retro. It's already a wreck train. Going nowhere. Hello, Retro from mine. Hi, Retro. Does the train have a name, Retro? Derail and hospitalized. Derail and hospitalized. Because when you derail the train, you bound to get injured, then you will end up in the hospital. It has a nickname, it's loser. But you see, the word loser is used so common, they don't feel anything about it anymore. That's why I don't call them loser. I don't use the word loser anymore. I go direct. Like either they are pathetic, they are a maniac, or they are one of the anything that you can name out there. I call him a pervert. Hey, Maria, thanks for visiting me. Maybe name begin with D. Yeah, you can find in my community page too. Don't worry, Estella D is indeed. Oh, Team Retro. Yeah, that is also correct. D is also a D. And you can also put an H over there, become Dick 8. Then you got it correct. Right? What a name. What a fix. The two words can fix into it perfectly. Chess train, like Spider-Man, retro. Well, I have one exactly that one in that name in my playlist. And there's a lot of things even yesterday. Yesterday retro talk about it. I also have the same thing out there for everyone. Why it takes you so long to remove his jacket? My jacket are very expensive. I don't give it out because it's all, what should I say, collector's jacket. So I keep it all. I don't give to anyone. I only give to the one and only myself to wear it. I would never use such naughty words. Oh, never. Yup, correct. I know. You're the most modest of all. He was in Filipina chat box and she removed his jacket. Success. His jacket. Whose jacket? The train. The train. Not the plane. The train. Right? The train. I guess you know who is the one. Yep, the train. And like all the other people that are so happy in life, this one in particular is very, very jealous. Jealous of someone else's girlfriend that is in America. Dare not to use the name. Dare not to use the word that is called teacher. Da Train not a fan of retro. He wasn't mine at all long time ago. I couldn't care less. I know he got a good friend by the name Mosquito. And if you were to go to my community page, you'll find that I have something very good to say about both of them. Equally as they fight outside there, they also know that I put out a lot of information about every one of them out there. And I can tell you, they point their finger at each other and I just laugh because it's either one is a maniac or the other one is a pervert. So whichever way you turn it to, still the maniac and the pervert can be used for both of them exactly as they want to be. What deplorable chicken. There was a deplorable chicken hen. You never gave it jacket. Maria True, Ninja's channel, I'm careful to give blue jackets. I make it very simple. I never give anyone at all. E.T. doesn't get jacket either. Don't worry. I go anywhere, and if they kick me out, I just laugh and say, "Okay, you don't want me? It's all right. I got no problems." Because everybody know that I'm a happy-go-lucky guy when I go to everyone's channel. Because I make a fool of myself rather than you want to call me a fool. And we are happy laughing and enjoying all the conversation, and I don't change other people's subject when they're talking about anything they want to talk. I just follow along like the wind blows onto my hair and see whichever place he wants to go. I just let it flow. Without jacket, it doesn't stay too long. I notice. I'm not that retro. Not that. Sorry to tell you that I got more than 5,000 subscribers that I got to go all over the places. I cannot finish one place. And if I were to stay in one place, the rest of them will come and say, "Hey, why did you not visit me? It is nice and warm now. We don't need a jacket." Excuse me. Huh? You know me, I'm very busy, I'm all over the places because I keep on looking for the mosquito so that I can smash him up and turn it like this. Spaghetti straps will do. It's too hot in the Philippines. Yeah, correct. Thank you, E.T., for stopping by. No problem. You're always welcome. As soon as the stream turns to nasty, husky style, it's boring. I just leave. Wow. But I got a lot of stories, I got a lot of very, very interesting stories. And I can tell you some of it is going to get even the person that I will talk about jumping high and low. I don't know how high the fella can jump. Maybe can hit the roof also. Because what I'm going to say out there is not going to please any one of the Fluff family's members at all. It looks like there's a history. It's not only on one particular person. It got a history. And with that, I can tell you, it's not going to sound good at all. All the things I know, my God, shocking, but I keep my big mouth shut for now. Yes, you've been around, you've been snooping here, snooping there like Snoopy. Yes, Snoopy is a very nice character in the cartoon world. Even Maria has fun in my live streaming. Correct, Retro. That is what we want. Fun. And when it's fun, as you follow according to the song or follow according to your audience, fanciful laughter and gimmicks and whatever not, then it's fun. But do you know that there will be some people that got their head bigger than their dick. They got their head bigger than their dick, or their dick bigger than their head, and they will start to want to change the conversation. And this type of characters, there are few out there. Because why? They are upset with you, they don't like you, and they don't like to talk about the subject. And when they don't like to talk about the subject, they will say, "Why is it that you're talking about that subject?" Yeah, and you will notice one thing. When everyone is happily talking about certain subject, and the flow want to change the subject and distract you, you will know that the flow is not a nice person. The fella is seeking attention. And when he does not get the attention that he wants or she wants, she will start all the troubles and start all the negative thoughts and languages. There are a few out there. I know of a few. I just couldn't care less who they are. Because why? You see, when you talk about certain people, they also get very upset. And they think that you have no right to talk about certain people. But what right has he got to come to your channel and tell you, hey, I know Devler more than 10 years ago. I know Devler history. What the hell are you trying to prove? And what are you trying to say? You see, these are the people thinking that they want to protect the other person and thinks that Devler know about the other person very well. And Devler is known to be a crazy-headed guy too. And I know about it. There's a few of them out there. And there's also one that likes to talk dirty, always want to talk dirty. And he thinks it's great, and he thinks that it's very nice to talk about it in front of all the ladies. Not knowing that he's one of the perverts out there too. There are a few, I told you. Life has enough problems. YT should be for fun only, in my opinion. Yup, that is very true, my dearest. And also, on the other hand, YT is not real. Don't take it too seriously. But I can tell you, some people live a life in YT world. And whatever you say out there, and it tickles them or pisses them off, they'll come after you. Exactly like some of them out there. I know who are they. And they don't like me because my comments, my languages, my type of story hurts them more than, I don't know, what should I say? I choose to have fun, except if there's a trash on the comments section. There'll be trashes everywhere, my dearest Maria. That's why I say there's a lot of garbages out there. There's a lot. And when you do one live stream, when you are finished with it, Devler will do one to counter and tell everything and want to make story that you know nothing, you're stupid, Devler is better than you. There are people out there that will do it. And I know. Because there's a few live stream that talks about me 2 days ago. And today also, open topics, singing. Yeah, what sort of open topics? Something to talk about me, but nothing concrete. Cannot join the dots at all. And if you cannot join the dots at all, what the hell are you trying to tell? Who is going to listen to you? And the Devler is so afraid that the Devler channel got... The Devler channel... You're so worried about your channel that YT will remove it from you. And that's why whatever you want to talk about me, you remove it after you finish your talking. No. When you're talking, I'm doing the opposite of it. And YT knows. Well, so how much of effort have you gone into making all your certificates, Professor Xerox? What sort of degree you have that you're so pissed off with the teacher that got a lot of admirers that you don't have? And we also know Your crazy friend is already out there. We know about it. And we know where the fella goes to. The one and only place where the fella can feel happy to open his mouth to talk about what? Big wallet. You tell him he got a very big wallet, but the fella is not going to get his best friend out from Bikatan prison. Yes, not going to get him out, not going to pay his fine, not going to pay the Paradise Island. What is it? Oh, the awards given out by the judge for him. No, no one is going to come out with any more money because I just got a bonus from Big Wallet. You forget. You call him my boss. He's a very good boss. Give me a lot of money to talk about you. Why are you so angry? Why does your friend comes around and use a different name now? I have it. He asked Big Wallet to pay the 4,000 US so that Barry can come out and go back to the US. You tell your friend, dream. And if your friend wants his best friend to be out, you tell your best friend, take it out from your own pocket. Don't ask Big Wallet. Big Wallet is not going to do anything for him, for you, even for the Paradise Island old man. I also don't like some host that says, can you please give me super chat? When the host asks for super chat, exactly, I tell you one thing. This is called e-begging. They beg for money, so they want super chat. That's why they beg for money. You see, I tell most of them out there, yes, I'm being monetized, but I don't need the money. I don't need it at all. I'm just having fun. And whatever money that is out there, it's already 9 months. I also cannot get even 100 US from the YouTube. So what the hell you want the money for? Forget about it. Just have fun. Just enjoy. I like to have fun. I like to talk crazy. I like to talk facts. And I like to talk real talks. Real talks. Putuan Pudul. I'm going to have real talks tomorrow. Come over and listen. You'll enjoy what I got to say. Puffs, that's my month pension. I would not pay it either. Yeah. Why does anyone got to pay a person that you don't know? Actually, no one really knows him. Only that they know him from the YT world, YouTube world, and they know him because he ended up in the, what should I say, detention center. Now that the case is over and the Paradise Island men win the battle, yes, He win the battle, but he did not get his reward. He did not get his money, and he said, "I win, I win, I win." No, you win the battle indeed, but you did not win the war, because you get nothing out of it. Remember that. You spend all your money on the lawyers from your pocket, and you get very little return from the judgment, and you said you win. That's why I say you win the battle, but not the war. Yeah, it's only half of it that you win, but you did not get your money, a run for your money, and you did not get the awards that was promised to you. Only you did one thing, that is free lodging, free food, only time that he lost is that all. You never win at all. That's why I say you never win at all. And what makes you think you win? Right, Miko? Oh, Erie? Nice name, isn't it? Lake Erie. Lake Erie is located in between Canada and America. I know that is where it was located. And yes, it's a very big lake. Very famous too. And you use that name. But you don't like Americans. Why do you want to use a name that is associated with a lake that is up in between America and Canada? You call all Americans killers. You say they go to war and they kill people. But you forget your own country history. Shall we talk about it like now they are talking about it? Hitler, Mussolini, fascism. Remember? Irish Republican Army. I know the history about it. During the 70s, the most famous before the Arabians, or should I say, the Middle Eastern people take over and do the same. It's called car bombing. You got it? Or should I put the playlist out there and put the name Erie McAndrew out there too? I love it. I like to talk about the stories that got connections, and it's very nice. I'm from Buffalo, New York. I used to swim in Lake Erie all the time. Yeah, that's a very long lake, and that's the name that the flood come now with. That's the flood name, the flood use. And like all those trolls, they use the same language every time, and then you go everywhere and you never change your language. We know who you are. Only that. You know what's the problem with you? You're bipolar. You come in, you wish everyone, you talk nice. Not like the other one, the DH. The fella go in, the fella see the fella friend, the fella will say hi. But he couldn't care less about the host. That's the problem. And when you don't give him a jacket, he scream his head off and say, I'm not coming here to support. I'm not coming here to your channel. All he wants is the jacket so that he can connect to everyone out there. And like I said, the fella is not a nice person. So you know. So, Professor Xerox, why not you invite your friend to your channel and start talking again? You're afraid that this time your channel get ravished and get hanged by YouTube. You cannot talk your real talk, and you cannot have your real words, and you won't be able to have open topics. Because whatever you want to do out there, you're going after everyone only that you are not happy about. And when you're not happy about, tomorrow I'll make you even more angry than today. I'll look up for whatever I want to put out there for tomorrow, and you will know what is it all about. I specifically choose certain types of language, certain types of saying, certain types of description, and I'll put it out there because exactly as you do not know what is matter, I know what is in case you don't know. And you'll find very interesting. Like my good friend here, dearest. Even before I can finish anything, she already got something playing up her head as to what I'm going to say. You're a very intelligent woman. That's why I know. And I can read, and I can get it very fast. But it's going to be fun tomorrow. But someone is going to lose the head. Don't lose it so fast before the story starts, because it's going to be very interesting. And by the time I'm finished with your stories, I see what else you can talk about others. Adultery. I got only one word to say. Illegitimate now. Not adultery. Illegitimate. And that is a very powerful word, you know. I don't know. Now, they'll be wondering which one I'm referring to. Because it goes in circles. And it's very interesting to find when it goes in circles and you can link it up and you can find it out. And by the way, Professor Xerox, that double story does not belong to you. I give you the answer. That double story belongs to your sister. That double story your sister cannot to pay now. And that double story now is being paid by your brother. And which brother is paying for that double story house? The one that is in Abu Dhabi. The one that is also married. So the fella got a wife. And I doubt that the wife will allow you to stay in that house that you call, I'm proud to have my own house. That is your answer. Get it or not? I told you I'll give you the answer. Only you do not know that I knew about it. Now, is that your house or is that your brother house with the wife? I guess at the end of the day, you know what or not? Your brothers, sister, and so on will have internal civil war within yourself. Hello to everyone. I'm learning how to make degree on copier so I can have more than 4. Chasing Oh, you know now that I got a very good idea to put it out there so that you can also manufacture for yourself. Oh, I suggest you go for 4,000, not 4. Because you got to beat someone else in their records. Not to be what? Not to be outshined or outshone by them. Don't squirt it out, record. Cancel it for now. Oh, it's going to get all over the places and it's going to get very messy. I know. Uncle Ichi from Jimmy. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it's going to be fun. And now you know that I got the answer for the house. And now you know who owns it. Like she said, I'm proud. I'm proud. No. Your brother wives will be the one that is very proud of. Not you. Stupid one. So you see, you can do anything out there. I know where is the location of that house exactly too. By the way, I know where is it exactly too. Because why? In the mid-afternoon, I heard a very nice story. And maybe someone likes to listen to this story. I come to know that someone is very upset because someone girlfriend out there managed to get someone into deep shit. And that someone out there happens to have a connection to LJ. And that lady is LJ partner. Or should I say girlfriend. And the story goes that it's not real, it's fake, it's makeup. But the guy that is staying in the plane It's very jumpy. It's very jumpy. And he so says something that finance by Big E. Oh, so it's true. So it's true. And I think drama is around the corner. Drama is around the corner. 2 answers today, not bad. For a 56 minutes streaming, I give you 2 answers. Serious, not mostly true. I should put it as real words, like someone else always said, real words. Or you can also consider it as real talks. Don't worry, stupid one is out there listening to what I got to say. Stupid one is out there. I don't care. Because we all know what is it all about now. Like I've been kissing my partner, the coconut, couple of days back. So now the answer is more than 2. Including that one should be 3. Fun, isn't it? Where did I find all the answers? I'll give you one more tomorrow. That one is going to be, or Timmy can write a story out of it after I talk about it, all of it. Timmy, you can write a story out of it. It's going to be very hilarious if you put some nasty characters there, witchy, bitchy, whatever. It's going to be very hilarious. And I can tell you one thing. I am just wondering, now who is the illegitimate child? I never say the sex. I never say the sex. I never say it's male. I never say it's female. I say child. Child can be anyone, depending on when you are born. I never mention the years. I never mention the months. I leave it in blank, everything. But you got to catch it up, because when I start to scribble and I start to write it all in orders, because it's so complicated, it takes me about 5 pages writing it out, how to talk about it, how to join it, and where to link it all together. I guess one particular name will strike certain people. And I think you're listening behind there. The name is Christine. I give you the hint, but I'm not going to tell you what is it. That sounds like my story. Yes, complicated, very intrigued, very mind-boggling, and takes the brains to work out how are you going to link it all together. Because if you were to look at my title for tomorrow, you'll find whatever I put out there with a dash in between. That's the topic I'm talking about. That's the topic I'm talking about. And I didn't knew. I didn't knew that it's so complicated and so messy. Not to mention that part of the messy already I put it out here for you as to the proud owner of the house. Who is the owner? Who owns it? Not the one that says the flood stay there. The flood is going to get very mad with me tomorrow. I don't care how mad the flood will go. I don't care how mad you can go. But all I got to say is that tomorrow I got a lot of time. Tomorrow is Friday. And I like to talk very long stories on Friday. Because why? There's a lot of very interesting people out there that love to listen to my Friday stories. People run in and F things up as I walk in and F up everything. No, don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. And by the time I'm finished with it, I don't know how you're going to connect as to who is who and what is what and which is which and that is that and this is this or whatever. Crazy! I tell you, it takes me so much of time to understand when I put all the things together because I got it from here, I research it from here, I research it from there, I research it from my old story, I research it from what I come across long ago. And I tell myself, what the hell if I did not write down all of it last time, I couldn't be able to join everything up into one complete story. And now I have it. Somebody is going to get very pissed off with me. But don't worry, I'm not going to name anybody. It's up to you to decide what you want to do with the story, who or which name where you want to put it to is up to you. I'm not going to put any names here. I'm not going to put any names there. I'll leave it all to a certain description about some things. Some things. And I can say is, it will all come with alphabets only. Some of it in very nice name, some of it in very hilarious names. But I guess when they find it out, who or what, which name, as to how it's connected, then you know. I don't know. I hope it never happens that way. But I think I got to talk about it that way, because exactly as you want to hide between all the lines, I also got to hide everything in between the lines. And it will be very interesting for some experimentation of the brains as to who, where, what, which, when. I don't know. Let's talk about it tomorrow. As for today, I give you the answer as to who owned the house. I give you the answer that the letter has reached a certain party. And I give you the alphabet character in the circle as to who they are. I guess, like the verse said, mission accomplished. Yes, mission accomplished. I did not feel no one. Only the professor with the Xerox Professor Xerox is the only one that knows everything but tells everything in the own crazy world. Why don't have you why don't you have any boyfriend that is interested to take you as their mistress? But I guess the old lady got better value than you because the old lady happens to be a mistress but not you. Ha 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 ha. Well, that's all for now. Enjoy. You can go tell your real stories and see who is going to believe you. And your real talks and your real words. Because I am going to destroy anything you say out there that you prove is real and correct. I'm going to destroy all of it for you. All of it. Everything. I destroy all of it for you. You ask for it, I give it to you. Anna! Why must you say Anna? That means you finish writing your story because no more caps. Whoops, Edie and everyone. Yes, JB is here. Wow. Congratulations to you. A very good harvest, I presume. Lots of bags, lots of rice. Hard work pays. How's everyone here? Everyone is having fun, JB. You know, I'm all out for fun. I'm all out for fun. And she comes home to a house full of beautiful, warm yellow color flowers. You see, when people that is, what should I say? When people have a golden hearts, everything turns out beautiful. Everything turns out nice. Everything turns out perfectly. And she goes for a vacation, comes back, see the flowers that's so beautiful, and the harvest that is in abundance. That is called, like some other people says, you mean your prayers are not answered? Only dirty, stupid Buddha, your prayers are not answered. There are lots of people out here that their prayers are answered. I can tell you that. Not yours. And you also want to counter it as true, possible. Yes, it's true, it's possible. But you got an angry heart and an angry mind and a mouth full of dirt. How are you going to worship to get what you want? That's why even you admire, you worship big wallet, but you did not pray full-heartedly and you don't believe in prayers. That's why you don't have anything with you, because you're full of hatred, and when you have hates in your head, nothing good come out from your mouth. Hard work paid off. Yes, I know. I saw it. I know. Lots of it. And yeah, like I said, nothing wrong being a farmer. I never say there's anything wrong. It's an occupation, and everybody eats. Everybody in Asia also want to eat rice. That is life in the Philippine world. That is true. And why not? You're getting very good at it, JB. Keep it up. Keep it up, and you'll make even more money. That's true. Rice is life. But do you know that, JB? Do you know that in where is it? In Vietnam, when they start planting rice season, do you know that they also release this fish called tilapias into the rice field together when it's filled with waters? They also put the fish out there. They also put the fish out there, so that the fish also can eat all the algae, all the insects that attacks all your plants and so on, your rice plants and so on. They don't eat the plants. They eat all the pests and so on that eats on your plant roots and so on. That's what you notice. One thing, Vietnamese are very innovative. They found out an idea of how to get rid of all those things that attack the rice plant. And they don't need to spray pesticides. They don't need to spray, because when you eat all at the bottom, then the harvest will be very good. Yes, I saw that on my trip. I learned different ways of farming there. Correct. Eye-opening, correct, JB? You saw it, but I know about it. Good, huh? Oh, you're good. Yes, you're good. And you saw it. You see, this is considered double kind of harvest. One is the fish, one is the rice. And before you can harvest the rice, you harvest the fish first. But you got to be careful how you release the fish, so that if it's flooded and so on, you got to control the irrigation so that the fish don't escape and you lost all your profits. You got to do it that way. I don't know whether you can. Usually it can be done, but it's just that you got to find the correct way of doing it, and you will get what you want. In other words, one piece of land, two kinds of harvest. One is the rice, one is the fish. And you can make it more profitable. And there also one thing they notice is that with the fish there, the rice plants grow better and healthier, because fish also release their shit into the water, and it's also fertilizer. That's the good thing on traveling. You learn different things. I know you learn different things, correct? Like I also told you, Vietnamese are very innovative. Vietnamese, very innovative. That's why you notice that I talk about one engine, multi-purpose. And if you can have the same thing and you do it in the Philippines, fish produce fertilizer as well. Yeah, I know. That's why I told you. And when they release all these fertilizers, your rice field, your crop will also increase. That's one thing. So increasing in your rice harvest is one. And then at the same time, you use the fish to take care of your rice field. That is, what should I say? Less chemical being used, and you can harvest the fish. That's two. It's good to try, yes. You can try on one plot or two plots of it first, then you can see how does it turn out. I guess it should be okay, because like I said, if the Vietnamese can do it, and they've been doing it 2 years ago already, I know about it, and they've been doing it, you should also try. And if you find that it's not that successful, maybe you got to go back to Vietnam and go visit and go see actually how they did it. Because I also told you earlier about ducks. Ducks also they release into the, what should I say, the paddy field. They also release ducks. Now they release fish. That is crazy because ducks also have the same thing. They also shit onto the pond, and ducks also eat all the snails that attacks your rice field. Wonderful, isn't it? Human beings are very innovative. Vietnamese are crazy. They are more innovative than I can think of. I tell you, really crazy. Something very nice that you learn. Something very what should I say, knowledgeable, useful for you. I always wish you the best, JB. I always wish you the best. Yes, duck is very useful. And you can harvest ducks too. And ducks, if you can't sell it, you can sell it as smoked ducks. Yes, I have to admit. Yep, that's true. No problem, you're welcome. JB? You're welcome. I always find very innovative thing. I always find lots of ideas. And I also keep on researching to what I want to know. Even like planting fruits and so on, I find the way they are doing it, the way they are doing it, I don't really like how they do it because I have other ideas of doing it. But you don't do it in a big commercial type because commercial type is different. These are more for self-sufficient, or you've got a small restaurant where you need to harvest it for your, what should I say, your serving and your cooking. It will be a very good idea. I got different ideas about a lot of things, but it's just that I don't have the time to do it and I don't have the manpower to do it. That's why I never use the knowledge for any purpose at all. Yes, for commercial is totally different. Yep, for commercial is totally different. But for your paddy field one, you can make use of fish, you can make use of ducks too, because both of it you will have market for it. And your paddy field is a place where they will grow and you don't have to feed them so much. And when you do not feed them so much, one thing for sure is that your return will be higher because of your cost. This is all about cutting costs. But the only thing is that it needs a lot of time and it needs a lot of patience, and you got to be there. Unless you can train certain people to do it for you on your behalf, or maybe one of your son would like to pick it up and then go full time into it. It's better to work for yourself rather than you work for someone. It's always better you work for yourself rather you work for someone, because the harder you work for yourself, the more rewards you get. If you were to work for someone, the harder you work, the same will be for you only, not much different. You won't get a loss. You don't get the reaping of the harvest that you put your time onto it. That's why I said you got to train up one or two of your children to take over and do it full time, do it commercially, and see how you can do it, and you can make lots of money. I have trust issue. I prefer to do it myself. That's correct. I know. That's true. Yeah. When you depend on others, I can tell only one thing. There's no, you see, no 100% they will put their full effort into it, because why? It's not theirs. That's the thing. They will always think of it that way. Remember the story about you talking about your motorbike, and you said you spend more money to take care of it rather than your son use it and doesn't really take care of it. You know what's the difference? Because your son did not buy the bike, so he does not value it as much as you value it. That's the difference. You'll get the picture when they start to grow up, when they start to get families and they need to work hard for their money and so on, then they will understand. You know, when I was still work overseas, I don't get much profit to my farm. Yeah, because they don't care. They don't care. That's why I can tell you. What you're going through, JB, I've been through long time ago. I've been through it long time ago. I know what you're facing. Don't tell me. Don't have to tell me. I know. I've been through it long time ago. And like you said, you are now at the right age. You are at the right age where you got 10 years to make the maximum out of it. I tell you that. You are at the right age where you can make the maximum out of it. But if you were to ask me what is the right age actually that you got to do it, is actually 35 or 30. 30 will be easier, less toll on your body. 35 will be slightly higher, harder on you. 45, you're already at the maximum. So your 10 years, you got to balance your working and your health together. Wow, interesting to know you've been there too. Yeah, I've been there. I never tell only. So I'm overage? No. You can work until you reach the age of 45 if your health is good. Not a problem. Take good care of your health. Eat the correct food. Cut down on pork. Don't eat too much of pork. That's all I can tell you. Take good care of yourself. Eat the correct food. Cut down on pork. I know you went for your holiday because of that figure. I know. I never say any. I know about it. It's alright, not a problem. I've been through lots of it already. You still can do it, don't worry, JB. Because from what I can see, you still can do it. Like I said, maximize it these 10 years. You can get a lot of profits and you can multiply it in 2 to 3 folds if you work very hard for it. That's all I can say. And you need someone that can help you with it and someone that you can trust to give you a helping hand. And I can tell you one thing. You'll be very happy. You'll be happy to know that you can also make a lot of money. One thing for sure, whoever that is going to help you, JB, reward him whatever you think is above what you can give to him. Reward him whatever that is above what you can give to him, and I can tell you, the flow will be dedicated to doing it for you. My age is perfect to be farming. The fun bus hopping is over. No, you don't need to go fun bus. You still can go traveling, but you don't need to go for a long traveling. You can go for a short one. or should I say a sprint, they call it. Oh yes, been making more than before. Then that's good. And you still can make even more. You still can make even more. I tell you the secret. I don't know whether you're going to listen to it in the way that I'll put it out for you. You see, I always tell my worker one thing. I only give you your salary. I'm not your boss. You can understand or not? I only give you your salary. I'm not your boss. Anyone that walks in and comes and do the purchase, like those people that walks in and buy your rice, that one is the boss. You get it or not? You got it or not? A bit complicated, isn't it? Not that complicated. Yep. You can understand it very good. Because it works that way. But a lot of people never think of it that way. That's why they fail. They fail. I work very differently. I know how people want. I know what people want. And when you know what people want, you can always give them, like they said, tidbits of sweet. Tidbits of sweet to entice them. That's the trick. Children also the same. Adult also the same. Workers also the same. No difference. No difference. The buyer are the bosses. They don't work hard. Yeah. The buyer are the bosses. Because the buyer will be paying you the money. And with the money, you got to pay your worker. And when your worker know that you're making, like I put one example, if your worker know you're making 1,000, I can tell you one thing. The fellow say, oh, you get 1,000, I need 100. That's how they think, which is very true. But then 1,000 you get, you pay the fellow 100, it's not a problem. If you can get the 100 from him to make you work for, make him work for you to get 2,000, that's the thing. You know how it works? You got it or not? This is how it works. It's always that way. And I know it. But there are a lot of yes, there are a lot of bosses out there don't think that way. That's why they cannot keep the good people to work for them forever. But if you can, you'll get the rewards and your stress level won't be that high. Anyway, they work for it, you get the rewards, more of it. You should also give a little bit more out also. Not that, oh, you get a lot, you give the less. That's the problem then. That's the problem. I don't know. A lot of people don't think the way I do. That's why they are not successful. They are not successful and they blame themselves and they ask why. And yep. Yes, that's true. Always reward them also. Always reward them also. Then they'll be happy. They'll come looking for you. They won't look for other people to work. They'll come looking for you because they know you pay well. That's all. An early good morning from Hawaii. Hamster is here. Hamsters is here. Hamsters. Tomorrow's story will be very, very, very intriguing for you to listen. I have it all written out. I am going to read it in a way that will make menang. Hamster, manang. Menang or manang? Love, 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 love. What's up? Good morning, Mama H. Oh, you're gonna see my tomorrow one, then you know what's up. What's up? I already put it up there already. I already put it up there for tomorrow's streaming. For tomorrow's streaming, I already put it up there, upcoming. The title is already out. And I can tell you one thing. Someone out there is going to be very, very, very angry because this is actually true story. I cannot put the name, but it's a real stories. And by the way, the double story one, I already told out there who is the owner of the house. Yeah, you know I don't get to come here often. Yeah, correct. I know. Busy working. Yes. YT World is not that important unless you are retired, got nothing to do, and you want to marites. And I can marites with you because I got a lot of juicy stuff. Too much of work. Yeah, I understand. I understand. But it's all right. You can listen to it and you'll find it very interesting when you have the time. But I also want to do some cooking, you know. I want to cook one of the most easy cooking that you all can do out there too. Your number one marites. Yeah, I get into everybody's nerves. I get into everybody's nerves. And I tell you one thing, they all ask for it. I just tell stories. I want to have fun. And when they go digging into me, and they question me, and they want to see whether anyone believes in what I say, I don't care. I just have fun. But sometimes when I tell stories, why are they so upset? Why are they so angry? I don't know. Why are they so upset? Why are they so angry? If it's got nothing to do with them, they shouldn't be feeling it. Unless there's some connection, and when I tell it, they feel that it's their story I'm talking about. And I can tell you, lots of people get very angry. Lots of people get upset. Oh, the island one also get upset today. The island old man also get very upset today. I know how to cook easy microwaves. But I don't think it's healthy, isn't it? Microwaves. I like your curtain color. This one? Brown in color? Yeah, it's nice. Brown in color is very nice. See, I get it. The material there is quite thick because there's a lot of sunlight and I got to cut it down. If not, it's too hot when it comes penetrating in. Sometimes I got to cover it up so that it's cooler. But I don't feel hot. I don't run the aircon. And it's alright, not a problem. Thank you, not a problem. Yes, the color I know is nice. It matches the wall, matches the furniture. Yeah, I got a lot of brownish color. I don't know what is it called. They call oak or whatever. Some of it dark, some of it light. timber tone. Gold, I thought. It looks like gold because it's not really gold. It looks like gold because in between there's some yellow strip that is woven over it. That's why it looks like a bit golden in color because it's woven over it. There's some yellow strip that looks like gold in color. But it's natural. Yeah, it's nice. Not gold color, it's brown, but it's woven in between it something like a golden color, the yellow color strip that is very light, not very heavy, and it's very nice. It's two-tone. It's two-tone in color. Very quite some time already. This material, I don't know whether they have it or not anymore, because material comes in what is that, seasonal. Huh? During a certain period of time where they start to change, concept change and so on, then you sometimes you can't get it. It's always like this. Thing change, material also change, color also change, and now the latest craze for most of the color is the greenish black tone. Greenish black tone. The house is very hot. Actually, use the color. I like rustic color. My house is filled with this rich color like burgundy, gold. Yep, classic. Rustic are classic colors. Yes. Yeah. Colonial. Classic, then it become like colonial. And colonial, yeah, it's very nice. The architecture is also very nice. I know. You are referring to more towards like Italian type of design. Italian type of design. But Italian got two types. Italian, either you go for the modern one or you go for the classic piece. They come in two versions only. One is the designer one that is very modern. One is the classic looks that is very, very royal. And that's why the Italian furnitures and so on, they sell very well all throughout the world. They sell very well, and I know about it. I have some European leather couch, so I need those types of color. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of it very nice one. I don't know what's the name already. I can't remember. But a lot of it are very nice. Those classic pieces, evergreen forever. Those classic pieces, they are very nice, and it's very beautiful. But I'm now towards more of the modern type of design. Then ma'am age will make me, I'm rustic. Will like me, you're rustic. Yeah. Red color, good inside the house with whites and beige. Yeah. Yes. But depend on how red you're talking about. The red that is, what is it? Striking red, or you're talking about those that is mellow down red. Mellow down red is nice. Probably so. Yeah. You see, American actually have a lot of classic design and classic pieces. Not, no, not that red. That's why I said mellow down type of color. Like the liver color, the liver red in the, the liver, that type of red, not too bright reds. Yes, correct. That means mellow down type of red color, not the striking one. Striking one is very modern. Yep, striking one is very good. How is it? Warhol like very striking color, shades of powerful color. I love red color too. Yeah, red is nice. No, that is not nice. Red is nice. I know red is nice. Red is a very nice color, and red is also very attractive, depending on how you match it. And you can use it. Actually, there's a lot of nice furniture that is made of red color, like blood red. That type of color. I don't know what's the furniture name called already, but it got all the buttons in between it that is sticking into it, and then it's very nice, and it's a very nice classic piece of furniture. Until today, there's a lot of people still using it. There are still a lot of people still using it. Timmy, I'm late to reply. Timmy is already free. She already finished her writing. Tomorrow I'll give her another chapter to write about. And the fella is going to write about evil and so on in between. That's good. I need glasses. Oh, you mean this? Reading glasses? Yeah, when you reach a certain age, you need it. Usually. But I can read from a distance that is about 18 to 20 inches away. I can read it. Bye, everyone. Have to go back to work. Okay, catch up with you. Richard, thanks for dropping by. You take care. Right? Anyway, I already, almost 2 hours. 5 morning here, about to head out. Okay, yep, I'm also going to end already because it's already 11 plus over here. Well, I just want to fill in whatever I'm going to say tomorrow, the story and so on. And I just want to pull the floor out to listen to what I want to say about someone out there. Okay, need to go myself too. Yes, you take care. Hamsters. Have a good day. Take care of yourself. Right? No hurry in life because work is always there, never ends. That's one thing I can say. Good to see you, Richard, Timmy, and JB. Okay. Right. Bye, everyone from Hamsters. Yeah, I also got to wish them bye-bye also already. It's already 1 hour 42 minutes. And the story is already out there. I'm tell about Professor Xerox that knows everything. Tomorrow you'll know everything I want to say. As for now, see you later. Thanks, hamsters. As for now, up to here. That's all for tonight. Take care of your health. Stay healthy. Wherever you are, morning, afternoon, and evening. I wish you all the best. And thanks for coming by to support me. There's a lot of them. I cannot remember some of the names like Hamsters, Richard, Timmy, Monster, Maria. Maria is also here. And then you have this JB. JB is very happy. Got a very good harvest. And then you have who is that? Mami May. Estella's, Maria's, Retro. Well, to everyone out there, take care. Have a nice day, morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever. Thanks for dropping by. I catch up with you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a very interesting day. And that's all from me. Good night.